So today on Product Shop, we're going to start in on this mess, and we're going to start right here with this pressure cleaner. See if it's worth keeping or scrapping. It's a 3,800 PSI, 4 gallons a minute. Now, one of my customers gave this to me and said that it was smoking. I believe I started it up one day, but it's been sitting around for a while. We got a flat tire. I believe this thing was leaking oil somewhere. So I don't know if maybe they just overfilled the oil. Okay. No oil. I guess you would just have the oil come right to the top there. What I need I need a pressure cleaner to pressure clean the outside of my old shop. The little 110 Harbor Freight Special Electric did good on the inside, but we need something a little more industrial for the outside. So and also I got this, it didn't come with a hose or a wand, but I got some hose here that I pulled off a reel from a pressure cleaning rig that had 2 big industrial pressure cleaners on it and 2 big reels. There was nothing wrong with the hose. The guy just wanted new hoses, and funny thing is, we did all that work, replaced his stuff, and it's just sat there from what I can see. But it would be nice to have a gas pressure cleaner, so we're gonna see if we can't get this running. It says it's powered by Honda. Really? It's a Honda engine? Okay. So Honda's like, they're top of the line when it comes to engines, from what I can remember. Oh, what is this? We got another another oil port. Hewley. This is I don't know what that is. Maybe the other side is the fill, and this is, I don't know, but we're gonna get this on some type of level ground. I think what I'm gonna do is just go put it on my trailer, just in case I spill anything, and we might need to get into the carb. It's been sitting, who knows if it's got gas in it. It's been sitting for a while. Oh, it smells like bad gas. We'll have to drain the gas. There's something down in there too. We'll have to drain the gas and then go get some fresh gas, which I got about 200 gallons. And then, yeah, we'll get this thing hopefully running. It's just more oil. Plenty of oil in there. I don't even know what type of oil that takes. I mean, I could look all this stuff up, but I guess it's easier to put the oil in back there and then the dipstick over here. But yeah, let's go get this up on the trailer where it's level and kind of up off the ground so I'm not bending over, and we can actually work on it, see if we can actually get something going with it. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is pull this line. I should probably do it before the fuel filter. And then drain the gas into this little jug. And then we're going to flush some fresh gas through it to kind of flush out the tank. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and pull this. course it's metric. What was I thinking? These two bolts pull the whole carb off. I just want to kind of get this plastic thing off, really. Okay. We're not so lucky. Let me see if I can't get, I'm just trying to get this line off of here without destroying it. Oh. Okay. I want to prop it up so all the stuff goes this way. Oh, okay. That was easier than I thought. I got one. Looks like a 12. No. There's no way that's a 10, is it? Oh yeah. It's loose already. Good thing we're in here checking. Now I do have carbon choke cleaner somewhere, but I don't know where it's at. That's what we wanted, really. Okay. And be careful with the gasket. That's a nice thick metal with rubber. I like that gasket. It's actually a nice gasket. Put that on a paper towel. Let's go ahead and check our air filter. Honda. It says Honda right on it. Okay. That's actually not too bad. These pre-filter things, I'm not going to mess with that too much because they will break down. It actually doesn't look too bad, so we'll just let that go for now. And this long springy type deal. Throttle. Bam. There's our carb. It does have a green gasket on the backside. Oh. That come right off. That's just a choke. Okay. So while that's draining, we're going to go ahead and take the carb apart. See if this is still draining. Very slow. I need to, oh, there it goes. I need to get something to prop this up. I guess it's come out okay. It's going to be a 10mm that just takes this whole thing apart. Okay. Bowl's moving, but I can't see if looks like the needle's moving. There's a little gunk down in there. Have to get that cleaned out. Needle looks to be okay. Came right out with the float. And go find a screwdriver, see if I can't get that main jet out. And I don't want to disturb this gasket really. Seems like it's stuck on there pretty good. Alright. I'm gonna go find I think I got a can of carbon choke cleaner. And then let's see if I can't get that off too. Oh yeah, all kinds of crud in there. Okay, I mean, other than fuel settling, the carb doesn't look that bad, but we definitely want to try to pull out the main jet if we can. If not, at least blast some stuff through it. So I'm gonna go look for that while this is draining. And overall it looks pretty good. Okay, I couldn't find carb cleaner, but I did find some brake cleaner, which will basically do the same thing. And then I had to take a screwdriver and file down one side because it wouldn't fit down this hole. See if we can't get this jet out of here. Oh, it's coming right out. That was easy. Let's see here. Ah, there we go. Man, that thing's actually pretty clean. Okay. Man, I'd say that's pretty good. So now we're just going to clean up the gunk. It's not bad at all. Clean up this thing. It's got gunk in there. So always remember, man, drain your gas out of the carburetors. Because if you let that stuff sit in there, it's just going to start destroying stuff. Okay, I'm gonna get a fresh paper towel for all of our clean parts. Clean this up a little bit more. Okay. And we'll just spray this off for good measure. Spray this out. Okay. Okay. That's pretty basic and simple. We're just going to put this back together. Huh. I guess I should have paid attention to which way that came out of there. Okay, so after looking at this, I'm going to assume that this goes in that way. I can only see it really going in one way. I mean, otherwise this would have to sit up against here. That doesn't make sense. That makes more sense. So this is the first time I've ever taken one apart where it's kind of hard to tell. I would assume it goes that way. Yeah, it doesn't even want to go in that way. We're just going to put it in that way and hope for the best. Ha! Okay. Yeah, that makes much more sense because you can actually see the, probably hard to tell on the camera, but you can see the brass thing come up through. The other way it would have never come up through like that. Okay. Got some type of adjustment over here. Oh, this is a Keenest carb. That's what I got on my Banshee. Okay, I will put this back on. Even though this is a 10 millimeter, I like the fact that everything on here. Is that all the gas? I like the fact that you could take this whole thing apart with just a 10 millimeter. That makes everything really nice and simple. Okay. Put our float back in. Okay. Seems to be good. And then we'll put our bowl bottom back on. Now, I'm just going to go on there. I think this is going to go on there like this. I kind of want that drain out here. Okay. I don't really think that's that important, but it'd be nice to be able to get to that drain access. And you would want to do that like if you were storing this for the winter or not using it for a while. Go ahead and pop that out and drain the fuel. Okay. Looking good. So we're just gonna stick this back on here. Let's see. Like all the gas came out. Look at this. Look at this ridiculous crap. I don't have any gas on my thing, so unfortunately, I'm gonna take my wife's lawnmower gas. I'll have to get some later. I don't even know, like, what the heck is this? You know what? The best thing to do is just take the damn thing right off. Either our fuel thing is clogged. I'm gonna get some air and blow back through that. We should be having I hear it in there. Probably clogged up that filter. Alright, let me deal with that when I get the car back on. You know what? I'm going to deal with that now while the carb's off. Okay. We got this thing put back on there. I flushed the tank. I reverse flushed the filter. So we should be ready to go with that. What's next here? I'm gonna put this on. I'm gonna go get a zip tie and put that on before I put the rest of this on. This could use some new lines, but unless I know this is actually going to work, I'm not really going to invest any money into it. We'll just use what we got. Okay. Okay, that's good. That looks like it goes there. That's good. That's good. Put our other zip ties on. A good zip tie. Okay. Now we need our thing. Okay. Looks good. That one was actually loose. Make sure and give that a good. Okay. There was a guy right next to my shop. That's all he did is small engine repair, and I think that's a great, like, he looked like he was always busy. I thought it was a great little business he had going on. Let's see. I guess this thing really can only go one way. Okay. And then the top. Service 10/10/18 2018. Okay. Something's off. Something's not sitting right. Let me see. Maybe I stuck this thing on backwards. Is this ambidextrous? Huh. But this is only going to go on one way. Maybe it goes this way. Huh. Okay, that looks better. Okay, moment of truth. We just need to put a little fresh gas in it. Oh, we need to check the oil. Check the oil again, because this thing is clearly leaking from somewhere. I wonder if this is a Honda. It should have a low oil sensor. So if you don't have enough oil, she won't even start. Okay. Oh yeah, there you go. Low oil sensor. Now, I mean, it's literally the same. Okay. Let's see if we can't find some oil now. I got oil, but it's all packed up in bins and I got no idea where it's at. Okay, we got fresh oil, fresh gas. Turn the gas on, fill up the bowl. Let me just to make sure it's coming in. Crack this loose here. Yep. Okay, we got fresh gas coming in. We got our oil filled. Choke is on. I'm assuming I don't know which way is full throttle, but we're just going to give it a couple pulls and see what happens. kill switch seemed like it wasn't working. Okay, I don't want to run this thing with that pump being dry, so I'm gonna go get a hose and put water in there, clean this mess up. Did fire right up. Whether or not it's gonna run good or not is to be determined, but I at least want to get some water flowing through that pump, and then we'll fire this thing up, let it warm up, and hopefully we got ourselves a nice pressure cleaner. He said it smoked. I really don't care if it smokes as long as it runs. And this one's a decent one, man. This is 3,800 PSI. So this will clean some stuff. We got a lot of stuff that needs cleaning. Okay, now we got some water running through there. Now this fit in here, it seems like it's stuck, so I'll have to buy new fittings. And hopefully I can get the hose to work. So let's go ahead and see about I mean, it is smoking a little bit, but not enough to, like, I don't know, man. It seems like it runs okay. Okay, so obviously that's not under a load when I put a wand on there and it's forcing it through the what am I hearing? Oh, I guess that's just the water. Sounds like an electric fan running. Obviously, once this thing gets a load on it and it's forcing the water through the little thing and actually building pressure, we're gonna find out, like, how it's really doing. But I wonder why it's smoking so much. Well, it's not even really smoking that bad, but there is a decent amount of smoke. Maybe it's just got bad rings and burning oil, but I mean, that seems okay to me. I wonder how much these things are worth, like if you had to buy one of these. Rigid 3,800 PSI pressure washer. So the BM so just a pump normally is $1,000. On sale it's $5.99. They're out of stock. Oh, that's a 4,000 PSI pump. There's one on offer up. They want 500 for it used. Okay, so looking at that, it looks like we're missing a bag on the back, which I guess would be where you hold the wand. The pump alone used is 600 bucks. Wow, that's crazy. So I'm sure this thing was probably $1,000 new, or somewhere around that, if the pump alone is 600 bucks used. I got it for free because it was smoking, and you know, the thing's firing right up. Like, I'm okay with a little bit of smoke. What I'm going to do is gather the hose, see what type of fittings I need. We're going to head out. We're going to go to Home Depot and we're going to go to Home Depot and get a hose or the fittings, and hopefully salvage one of these hoses right here. So I'm gonna wrap this up, get my trailer wrapped up. I gotta fuel the truck. That's what I need to do. I gotta get a pump on that thing, man, so I can just pump it right into the truck. Actually, I think I got enough fuel I can get to where I need to go. Anyway, we're going to head off to the shop for the final time and come back with all the stuff and hopefully be cleaned and be done with that chapter in our life, and then we can worry about this mess over here. We got a lot of scrapping to do, a lot of sorting to do, and seems like not enough time. Okay, we're over here at the shop, and one, I had to go to Home Depot and Harbor Freight. Home Depot sells handles, but at like 50 something a piece. This was like 20. Then I bought these and these and a turbo nozzle. Don't know if it's really going to be worth it, but I can always return it. At Harbor Freight or Home Depot, I bought quick release adapters and some tape. And then I bought this for the house. Faucet handle, compression sleeve puller. We had to change all the valves at the house for insurance reasons. Stupid. Anyone that's ever dealt with the valves under the sink in the toilet, you know, once you mess with them, they're liable to start leaking. And I went to change a couple of them out. I couldn't get the compression fitting off, so I had to buy a tool for that. But I was able to pull off the ends, but we had I couldn't get that to directly screw right in, so I was gonna go just buy an adapter, put the hose on there, but then the hose would have been stuck on here, so I bought the quick release. So hopefully I can get all this put together, and we can go ahead and pressure clean this and be done with the shop. Okay, so first thing, it's not smoking. I think them guys maybe overfilled the oil or something like that. This thing's running great, man. And second, I don't know about that Harbor Freight wand. I don't know if it's holding this machine back, but it seems to be doing a heck of a job. I'm probably going to blast this all down real fast, come back with some of that Formula 88 degreaser, scrub it, let it sit for a second, do another section, and then come back and rinse it off, and then that'll be it. While he's messing with that, I'm gonna go around back to the pile of trash. I'm gonna take with my truck to the dump and round up all the garbage out of here, and then that's gonna be it. I'm pretty much gonna move all this stuff and just pressure clean until I don't know, the weather looks like we might have it's really nice out right now. Nice cool breeze, like perfect working weather outside. So the thing seems to be running flawless. Now I had some 10W40, I think it recall needed. I had a little bit, but not enough to fill it up. So I put some of my Rotella diesel oil in it. So I mean, any oil is better than no oil, and Rotella is a good oil. So we'll find out here in a minute, see what we got going on. So unfortunately it's getting dark, so we really ain't going to be able to tell that much, but I'm going to pressure clean it. The pallets are coming home for the burn pile, and then yeah, that's going to be it. This is where my aluminum diamond plate was from the other night, and that 100-foot hose is working out great. I don't know if this other one's going to work out. I'll keep it as a backup just in case, but at least I didn't have to buy a hose. At least I didn't have to buy a pressure cleaner. Hopefully it works out. We'll just keep an eye on the oil, and we gained for, I think I spent today $100 on the wand, some fittings, and some degreaser. So for $100 bucks, if I got a nice pretty much industrial pressure cleaner, man. You can't beat that. And that thing's been sitting in my shop for at least 3 years. So I'm glad the pump's working, everything's working good. I did buy one of those turbo nozzles for it. I don't know if we're gonna put that back on. It seemed like it was doing pretty good. But like I said, we're gonna blast this down one time, soak it with some degreaser. I'll scrub it in with a big brush, and then yeah, we'll have a nice clean. One thing I don't like is the little angle on that. I am going to be getting a longer stick with a straight thing, but for now, it's going to do its job. I'm super stoked, man. One more thing I got from Strapping and electrical contractors, man. They just give away the darndest things, man. You know, and I was going to scrap that thing a couple times. I was like, you know, let me just hold on to it. One day I'll need a pressure cleaner, and here we go. Now I have a nice pressure cleaner for the house too. So anyway, I'm gonna go out back, get rid of the trash, because we need to pressure clean out there too. And then while he's pressure cleaning, I'm gonna start loading the trailer down with all the pallets. And the fridge I'll take out last, but everything in the shop is gonna go, and that'll be it. Oh, Steve's got the 10-inch. Long-time viewers will remember this thing. Had a blown tire. They wanted like 600 bucks for that tire through 10-inch. Steve got it for like, I don't know, 30 bucks online somewhere. He's got it opened up. There was something on this thing that needed some repairs somewhere. Oh, it's back there under the brush, that's right. And it's leaking hydraulic fluid. So he's gonna have to pull this thing out of here. And I'm gonna have to come in here and pressure clean that again. But it's pretty much, you can hear the echo in here. I gotta pull these chairs out of here. My fridge. I gotta get my security cameras out of here. My desk. My old office. Good times, man. Edited a lot of videos. I edited a ton of videos in this office. Holy crap. Kind of sad, but got our bathroom. But all in all, the walls in here, other than, you know, a little dirt here and there, which is, you know, good, there's no holes, because I never screwed anything to the walls in here. Everything that was in here was all freestanding. That whole shelving unit I had went from here down, straight across, down that wall, and all the way down this wall here. That took so much time to break down. Like, way more time to break down than I thought, because I had built that over a course of a couple, probably months, building that. But it was all freestanding. None of it was bolted to. There was a couple Tapcons into the floor, but other than that, I didn't put any holes in these walls, and the walls actually still look pretty clean, way cleaner than a lot of these other bays. So, and this is the little bit of trash I need to pull around here. I'm gonna get rid of this trash, and these pallets are gonna go to the house. But we'll have to pressure clean out here as best we can. Hopefully we've got enough gas, because yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get on the trash duty, hook my trailer back up, load the pallets, start pulling everything out of here. Steve's gonna have to move his truck out, and the tenant, get it out of here so we can clean up in here a little more. And that'll be it. Tonight's gonna be the last night in this shop. Oh, I forgot my ladder, man. I wanted to get my, oh, maybe I can stand on that 10-inch. I wanted to get my lights. I bought a bunch of these lights and 1 2-year warranty. So I could stand on that 10-inch and get that thing down. So yeah, well, I hope Steve can make some money with this or do something, or sell it. I don't know. I really don't care, but gotta get out of here. That's all I know. Alright, it's hard to tell, but that's about as clean as it's going to get without actually tearing up the tar or whatever's in the asphalt. I mean, I went over this thing twice, degreased it the best I can. Now down here, because of that pothole and all the dirt, that's what basically it was, man. The forklift picking up the dirt and then just embedding it in here. And then down there, once that dries up a little bit, I'll probably run the shovel down there a little bit. And I mean, I'm just picking up basically the dirt from that hole. But we're done. We're moving on to the backside down there. It's getting late. I'm just going to give it a quick blast because, I mean, I never even really worked back there. Ain't nothing I can really do. So we're going to just blast this one time, and then that's it. I'm out of here, man. The free pressure cleaner and free hose is absolutely killing it, man. That thing's running like a beast. Now I put that super blaster turbo thing on it. That thing works great because basically what it is a straight, instead of a fan, it's one line, but it's spinning like that. So that seems to be doing the best. Now, I don't know if I'm restricting the flow with that Harbor Freight wand, but when you run the little electric one and then you grab this thing, there's a huge difference. I mean, night and day. I forget what the PSI on the other one is. 1200, 1500, 3800, or whatever this thing is. This is beast mode compared to that. So, still running on the same tank of gas. I think that held like 3.5 gallons, it says. I didn't even fill it all the way up. And yeah, I checked the oil. Oil looks crisp, clean. It's all the way up to the top. I didn't see any oil leakage underneath of it. So I think this thing just needed to be run. So we're putting it through its paces now, for sure. I'm going to grab something to drink real quick, and then I'm just going to continue on, and that'll be it. The empty shop. Floor is actually probably cleaner than it was when I actually moved in here, because when I moved in here, they was painting and sanding. Oh my God. You should have seen the clown that was in here sanding. And then the electrical, oh my God. That's a whole nother ongoing issue with this place. So, well, the only thing, I'm gonna pull my wall cock off and my little things, and then that'll be it. I think that's the only holes I actually drilled in these walls, is that stuff right there. So I don't even know if I have the bit for that. I'll see if Steve does. I'm sure he does. And then yeah, I'm getting tired, so we're gonna do a quick once over back there. We're gonna wrap this stuff up, and I'm gonna lock this place down, and that'll be it for the shop, man. No more nice concrete floors. I'm out there working in the dirt now. But it'll be worth it. The money I'm saving on this move, I'll put it towards some concrete. And then eventually, once I'm in there and settle and start recovering some money, we got to pour a huge slab and get a building in there. All right, well, this is gonna be it. The last time I'm shutting these doors. This back was crazy, man. This corner here, actually, like, you can't see nothing. This corner was like a trap for everything. Would just get caught in this corner. There's so much dust and dirt, but it actually turned out really nice out there. It's hard to tell, but that's actually probably cleaner back here than it is up front. So we're gonna shoot. Okay. Got those safeties. Locking it down. Lock. Lock. Put those safety. Now, I took the thing off this door. Dang, you know what's crazy? Okay, that is locked. About to say, I had a clamp on this door. I haven't opened this door in 3 years. That door's been shut. So that's it. This side's been clean. Completely empty here. Bathroom's clean. In here's clean. Oh, got a rag in the corner. But that's it for here. And it's gonna be it. Forgot my thing, I can't. Got my hook, I can't reach without my hook. There we go. And you know what's crazy? It's so dark in here, I took my light down. Even though them other lights, matter of fact, I'm gonna turn them off. Show you exactly what kind of light. We're gonna leave them, that light. But this is what I was gifted for light. Basically 2 lights for this whole thing. And then this had a pretty bright light in there. But that's it. Well, that's it, man. Last time locking it up. Back's clean. We took out everything. I didn't leave anything behind. Oh, except for that piece of plastic, which I'm gonna have to replace that. Yeah, I'll cut that and kind of glue that in there real quick. But that's it, man. Oh. Wow. Bye-bye, office. Bam. And then out here is the cleanest it's ever been. I know it's, can't see nothing, but I promise you, it's super clean. Well, that's it for this, and we'll see you on the next one. tell you where we're going. Right to the scrap yard.
Dancing. You ever seen your copper dance before?